Again, this is just a tier list figuring out whether how much your character stinks, smells, or sucks. And when I say sucks, I'm not saying like the mechanics are bad or they're inherently a bad character, but just going against them, they're just very annoying, and you just stink. Like the amount of effort and time and just like gimmicks and gank you put into this character and that you love and enjoy, you just stink. You smell. Your odor irritates my nostrils and I start to tear up and I want to die. Alright, so without further ado, we're gonna start off with Zafina. Now, I haven't fought against too many Zafinas. They seem pretty cool, honestly. Not too bad. I did fight against one. It was quick matches. Honestly, he had to be smurfing because the way he was moving. If you watch a lot of YouTube videos or he spent a lot of hours in the lab, but he was moving like he played the first Tekken. You know what I'm saying? He was in the arcades with the fight stick. So we're gonna put Did You Put Deodorant on, and because there's not that many Zafinas for me to really say, oh, these guys suck, but just enough for me to notice, like, starting to smell just a little bit, just a little funky, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, not enough for me to be like, oh, hold on, buddy, but just enough for me to be like, wait a second. First off, Yoshi, well, not first off, second off, Yoshimitsu, we're gonna put him in the stank category. Now, some of y'all may say this boy is septic, he is stank straight doo-doo butt, swamp, right? He chilling with Fiona and Shrek in the bayou. Now, I honestly haven't fought that many, but I've seen the way that y'all play. Again, it's a lot of trolling, and it's funny to watch, but I know it's hellish to go against. And the fact that a lot of you guys' combo enders heal once you finish, like even if it don't connect, maybe that's just Tekken, but they can sometimes not connect and you still get health back. Jesus Christ, you need to pack it up, you stinky. Oh, I'm trying my best to keep it somewhat PG, not let us out some obscenities and some not slurs, but some swear words. But you guys honestly stink. Just stink. Doo-doo butt. Dirty old armpits. Y'all need some help. Y'all need like a deep clean. You need, like in a water park, they got the bucket that fills up and drops on you. You need like at least 30 tons of that just right on your forehead. Now I know that probably kill you, but at the same point, you can't be saved. Speaking about healing after you finish combo, where's June at and her damn Raven? Yeah, you going right next to them, because both of y'all are just like, what's the point? What is the point of the mechanic? Like you guys, like Yoshimitsu, he seems like a fun character, but June, like why? What in your brain makes you go, I want to play June? Like you just knew, you saw that she heals, like, oh, I'm gonna make some people upset, and you're right, you will make people upset. That's why you stink. You almost have septic tank, but that's a reserve position. Not everybody in the grandma could be a septic tank. You know what I'm saying? It's a big but small group if you understand what I'm trying to say. If you picking up what I'm putting down. Next is Zhao Yu. It's not too bad, honestly. I like her moves. Haven't put against too many of them. They're really fast and they do a lot of damage. The back turn stance is crazy. You gotta put some skill in to be actually good with Zhao Yu. So they're all good in my book. Others may disagree, and I say to that, go ahead and make your own YouTube channel. If you got a YouTube channel, go ahead, get on the camera, download OBS, and tell me why I'm wrong. But if you ain't gonna do that, leave it down in the comments. And at the same time, I may not even respond if I don't like your response. I'm keeping it honest. Victor, he ain't bad, but like at the end of the day, he ain't like. He don't smell. All the victors I fought weren't that good. No offense to y'all, but just honestly, you weren't really making me like, oh, this guy stinks. But like, at the same time, I see how he plays the line and the good ones. I'm just like, I can see how he can be annoying, and because of that, we're gonna put Did You Put On Deodorant? All right, the idol stance with the whole samurai sword, it's cool. But I can see how it can be very played out, especially like the spacing him at different ranges and just like teleporting over there. That can be very, very annoying. He kind of reminds me of Noctis. Steve, you getting put up here, right? I haven't seen that many Steves because I guess in the lower ranks, if you're not a good Steve, then you're getting waxed on. So with that, if you're a Steve player, you have all the love in my heart because again, you only got two. You got the left fist. You got the right fist. That's it. I can't be mad at you. You can't use your legs, buddy. Like you can dodge, you can weave, you got the peekaboo, you got the flicker, you got the hitman, whatever. You got the stances, but that's all you got. I'm not saying you're one trick pony, you're two trick pony, you got two fists. That's about it. You got the left and the right one. Shaheen. I'm gonna say you kind of smell bad. You kind of smell PU because you're not. There's not a lot of Shaheen players, especially now, like that I see, like especially like in the lower ranks, somewhere to the like the mid ranks. There's not too many of them, but the ones that I have played, they do kind of spam a lot with the slide move, and they hop in your face like, you know what I'm saying? They start trying to ride your face like a tricycle. That doesn't even sound right, but he can be a little bit of a force to handle. And honestly, if you put in the time to learn him, he is a cool character. He got the drip down, you know what I'm saying? He looking pretty nice. But besides that, you kind of smell, you know what I'm saying? You forgot to take a shower today. It's okay, just don't let it happen again. You let it happen too many times, you're gonna get stank. Because now it's a habit. Reyna, the first one at the septic tank, Jesus Christ, the amount of Reynas that I see on there, I'm just like, why? Like, what draws people to be so stinky? Like, why are you guys like having fun in the poop water? Like, you're like, oh, this is me, this is my crew, this is what we do. Y'all just need to see some guidance counselors. Maybe you need to spend a little more time with your family. You know what I'm saying? Go outside more. Get a dog. No, don't put the dog in it. But like, I don't know, get like a goldfish from the carnival, because it ain't gonna last long, but at least you have some type of companionship. Because the way y'all be playing and the way that you guys think you're like on the top of the leaderboard, it's just like, man, is this what happens when you lose Heihachi? Is this what happens when you become a Mishima? Like, what's going on? Y'all just lost. No, like, no one tells you just to take a shower. The way y'all playing, grabbing, you do the nice combos. The combos look nice now, but then all the grabbing stuff, and you just like, you're like a Rottweiler, bro. You just need to, I'm not gonna say put you down, but you need to slow down, buddy. You got a little too much dip on your chin. Calm it down. Now we got Raven. Now, this may be a little biased. I like Raven. He's like, if you don't know what you're doing with Raven, don't pick him up. He's not someone you can be overly aggressive with. A lot of his moves are dependent on people messing up and whiffing, or just like if they're low, they low, and then you go ahead, you tackle that boy. But if you are not a reactive player, then you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have a hard time with him. So with that, not a lot of people play him, and the way he's supposed to be played, I can respect that, because I know you're not button mashing, and I know that you have to actually figure out what you're gonna do. And plus, he's a cool black ninja, and call it bias, but I like him. He's going right there. You know, Steve, you still got that spot up top, but Raven, you right in the middle. Paul, you set the tank. Why are you an 80-year-old man punching through brick walls, and I'm the strongest man in the universe, and you got the death punch? Like, I was watching Reddit, bro had he maybe did 5 punches, 5 moves on this one person, they dead, not even a full combo. A rage art, half the health, a heat smash, half the, like, that's a little bit, that's like what, 30%, and 2 other punches, and then you were dead. You don't seem fun. And hold on, my thing is like, why does Paul look like he aged like curdled milk? Curdled, not kernel, but curdled milk. And then Lee, on the other hand, or Law, on the other hand, looks perfectly fine. Like, what's going on? Was he not really in the chamber for it? Was he smoking 2 packs of Marlboro on the back? Like, what's going on? Why does he look like that? Why is one guy a young man? Why is one man an old man? Like, I don't get it. I thought they were best friends. I thought he was gonna let him tap into the method, but I guess not. Now to the pandas. Now, Panda and Kuma, I'm probably gonna put them together. Because again, not a lot of people I've seen personally play the pandas, but they are like, you got to be aggressive, because one, they're a bear. If you're not aggressive as a bear, then like you're not really playing the character right. Now, I kind of respect them. Again, I know they're kind of part of like the Heihachi Mishima family, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, I gotta respect them. I gotta give them the due diligence. I'm gonna put, you kind of smell again. Make sure you put that deodorant on. You know what I'm saying? You got Old Spice. You even get a speed stick. Like, I know it's probably gonna burn your armpits. Got aluminum, is kind of crazy, but put it on. You're good. Nobody gonna say too much. At least you don't like. At least take a shower. Ooh, my fault. Take a shower in between. You ain't as bad. So you pandas and Kuma, you stay right there. Now Nina. You're gonna realize there's gonna be a pattern. If you're a character that just grabs, I just don't like you. I can tech the grabs, but the fact is, like, whenever I take 2 steps, I try to do a 1-2, and you're like, oh, psych, now it's my turn. Now I'm gonna hit you with a grab, and then do 30% or 20% of your health. Now you got an enemy. I'm not on your side. Now I want all the problems. And I want all the problems as you locked up, tied up behind a police cruiser. Right? I want to see you in court, because I know not hand in hand, because you're gonna keep breathing in my face, and that breath of yours is just gonna irritate my senses, and I'm just gonna have to tap out, because I'm not fighting that. I'm not fighting that. You need a Tic Tac. You need a what's the other one? You need just all the little breath mints, the antiseptics, just in your mouth, and clear out that gingivitis halitosis combination you got in there, because I know it's bad. You know what I'm saying? You just bad. Like, you actually have a cloud of stink just surrounding you. If you pick up the 6 as Nina, I don't care. You're going to stink. Now, you're not as bad as Raina, you're not as bad as Paul, but you're getting there. If I fight two more Ninas and they out here acting like a Fina, y'all gonna be in the septic tank. Law, septic tank. I'm sorry. You are cool. I love Bruce Lee as much as the next guy, but Jesus Christ, you guys share one brain cell, and it's all just doing a running kick, or like, oh, it's always plus. It's not plus. Psych, I lied. It's plus. I'm about to make this plus with your cranium. And I'm not talking about Law. I'm talking about the person behind the 6 Law, because it's not Law's fault he's like that. It's the players and the developers. But I'm not gonna get into developers. I love the game. I enjoy it. I've had 40 hours in it. I've only been playing for at least the last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Still working a full-time job. I got other responsibilities. But still, I get back home from a long day of work. I get online. I see a Law. I'm just like, why did I even drop $70 on this game? Like, what's the point? Is it just to suffer? Was this all just a dream? Do I need to wake up from the Mangekyo, the infinite Tsukiyomi? Like, why is every opportunity or every possibility I see just me on the ground and you're like, hua, hua, can't do it? So that's why you're in the septic tank, buddy. Just wisen up. I just want to see some calculations and actually, maybe I shouldn't try to run up and kick this person. Maybe I should do this, because if I can power crush every one of your attacks because you're going to consistently keep pressing that button, you're done. And you stink. You are a foul creature. Not even human. You are a creature. You are the creature from the Black Lagoon. You crawled out the depths of hell, the eighth circle of stench, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna reside right here, right next to you, and it's just bad. You're almost as bad as the Smash community. Lily, I don't care what you say. Call it bias. Call it whatever you want. She cool. I don't see too many. I can fight all the Lilies in the world, and I'm chilling. If you hate Lily, get better. And you can say that to me, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna like it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna hurt it. You will get acknowledged, but you won't get loved. Kind of like you with your parents. All right, now Leroy. Again, not a lot of people play Leroy. And, you know, it's kind of sad because I like him. He's a Wing Chun old black man, and he's cool. He's cool in my book. I really do like Leroy. I wish more people played him. He don't stink if you play Leroy, you know what I'm saying? Treat yourself. Go outside. Go to that Ben and Jerry stand outside the mall. Go to a Baskin Robbins. Get yourself, excuse me. Get yourself a cookies and cream. You know what I'm saying? Maybe with a little vanilla. If you're feeling tropical, get yourself like a strawberry. If they got mango sorbet, get that too. You know what I'm saying? You need to treat yourself, because y'all are few and far in between. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not the average Joe. So, Leroy, you cool in my book. Yo, keep me at the cookout. Sugar is cool. Yo, I like the drip too. Same thing with Leo. Don't see too many Leo players. The ones that fought, the ones that I have fought, every single time if I lose to them or if I fight them, like, you know, that could have went either way. At the end of the day, I'm gonna give y'all your respect, and you're cool in my book. Say Lee, I'm gonna put did you put deodorant on, because Lee honestly is not too bad of a person to go against. And again, in the lower ranks, you don't see too many Lees. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's like the people that you don't see. I can't say that you stink. It's like back in high school. If you're in high school, you know there's someone in your grade that stinks, but like you maybe have 1 or 2 periods with them, so you don't really smell that often, and that's okay. You can actually be friends with that person, because, you know, I'm only gonna see this person 1 or 2 periods. It's not that bad. But if they're in your homeroom every day and they're just boisterous, nasty, and loud, you just like, yo, I hate you. I want you to cease to exist in my presence as long as I'm here in this classroom and you're right next to me, or you're at a 50 feet area radius around me. I hate you. And so, speaking about hate, that's why King is at the very top of the 17. I don't know why they made his grab so easy that a newborn baby can pick him up and still be obnoxious. I don't care if you're a newborn baby. You're going to kick this people's elbow right to your sternum. Have a better time trying to breathe like that. Kings are obnoxious. Kings are what's wrong with the world. Kings are the reason why, you wake up and you realize, oh man, I forgot to fill up my car with gas. Oh man, my tires are kind of flat today. Oh man, I almost got hit by another car because you couldn't see where I'm going. The reason why all these bad things happen is the Kings players and they're just aura of stench, right? It just seeps into the world, and so you just wake up. You start just tweaking a little bit, because why? There's a king player, and there has to be a king player in your city that is constantly just reeking. And if there's a surplus of them, Jesus Christ, you're lucky you're not dead right now. You need to go to your local doctor right now. Say, yo, I need to get checked. My blood feeling real thin right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand up right. My legs feeling a little weak, doctor. What I gotta do? He gonna tell you it's because you got a king in there. And if you're a king player, you're part of the problem. Now, I recommend not playing king. Unless you're a little margin, because he don't really be doing the rest. It's really the king players that love to put people in cutscenes and just like, oh, let's do the 60 seconds. I don't care if you are you've been playing king since he came out and you can do all the normal inputs or the hard inputs and you just chilling. That's great. But I guess you're in a different category. Stink. You still stink. But you know what I'm saying? You got a little pride next to it. So I can't knock that on you. But you and all your little friends that got the simplified grabs and they just sitting there falling underneath your footsteps and just messing up the king name, y'all gotta fix that, because every single time I see a king, if y'all be like, yo, run the set, I'm gonna shoot. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna shoot myself. I'm not gonna run it back. I'm sorry. If I see a king, I'm not running back. Even if I lose, I don't care. I'm not running it back. If I win, I'm not running it back. Why? Because I know how you act. Because you can get them to the last health, right? The last bit of life. They're either gonna drop kick you, they're gonna run up, grab you, hit you with that knee, do the rage art, not rage art. They're gonna do the heat. They're gonna do a heat smash, and then after that, they're gonna jump up the air, try to like body splash you or drop kick you or hit you with that never-ending crouch kick, and if you press the button, you're just stuck in the loop. That's what they're gonna do, and they're very annoying, and they're very good at being annoying. That's why I hate king. Sorry for the long rant. I just hate them. Lars, they kind of smell. You don't run into a lot of Lars players. It's really not their fault why they don't exist. They are a kind of complex character to use, but like me personally, I tried to learn Lars, and it was okay. But he's just like he's like that kid, where they get invited to the class and their mom's like, hey, I got them on the strict diet. You can't give them too much sugar or they'll be all over the walls. That's Lars. He is one of those. So it's just like he psychs you out because you think, oh shit, he's gonna do something with those stances. He keep moving, he keeps doing the spacing, but it's just very. He just had. Oh God, we talking about King almost maybe die. But with Lars, you gotta kind of be cautious. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's really legit the saying. You give him an inch to go a mile. If you respect a Lars, now he gonna hit you with a 30-second combo. You gonna put down your control. You gonna pick it back up. Oh, what you whip? Now this is another combo. Now the set is over. That's too much on Lars. He's not too bad. There's not that many I've seen on the lower ranks, but I know as I get higher, you're gonna have to pray for me. Kazuya. Now, I personally don't like the Mishima family, and because of that, I'm not going to put them all just in the lower ranks just because I have a vendetta against them, but at the same time, they're just all, I'm not going to say they're all the same, but they have a lot of similar characteristics of just being a very, very aggressive character. And so for Kazuya, I'm going to put Yukanda Smell. I don't see too many. I mainly see Jins and Devil Jins. And because you kind of smell, you know what I'm saying? I can kind of respect you because you an OG. I gotta pay a little respect, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Kazuya not too bad. Don't see too many of y'all. Jin, you gonna get put in the stanker again. Not because you're a bad character, just the way that people play you. Everybody want to be Goku. Everybody trying to be Vegeta. Why can't they just be themselves? And then they switch over to the. They're always trying to rage art finish, and it's just very, 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 very annoying to deal with. And because of that, you're getting put in the stank category. Your moves are kind of cool. If you could do the Electric Wind God Fist, you know what I'm saying? Hey, respect. Jack 8. I don't see a lot of Jack 8 players, so what I'm gonna do? Oh shoot, I messed that up. What I'm gonna do? Can I move this? I'm gonna make y'all a new Make a new little role for yourself, because you know what? There's not that many Jack 8 players, and it's really not your fault why there's none. I just don't really see him. Me personally, he's not like a visually appealing character. If you play Jack 8 and you're a Jack 8 main, hey, my heart goes out to you. Good job. Same thing. You and Leroy can go to the Baskin Robbins and get yourself something good to eat and just enjoy life. Now, Harang, you can just eat charcoal, my boy. You're gonna eat charcoal. I'm gonna throw a match at you. I'm gonna hit you with that Shikamaru Ninja Ultimate. I'm gonna hit you with that Shikamaru Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 finisher. You know what I'm saying? When he was fighting Hedon, he just threw the match flip and he got caught on fire. I'm gonna do that to you because all you guys are brain dead kickers. If you switch the words around, it could mean something else. But yeah, you guys are just, oh my goodness, you're like a mixture of what makes you annoying is you're aggressive as Reina and you're as brain dead as Law. And you know the reason why I like, or I can tolerate Steve's because he uses fists. The reason why I can't tolerate y'all is because you always use your legs and you always think you're plus, and you're just high kick, high kick, high kick, high kick, high kick, high kick, maybe some low kicks. You try to switch it, you mix it up, and even if you're a good player, because there's a plethora, there's a group of brain dead amoebas that are just the cult of Harang, and they just cultivate and grow into some massive, just like what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even describe you guys. You just stink. Resident Evil 7 Baker's house. That's what y'all smell like. Exactly what that house looks like. That's what y'all smell like. Hold on, let me bring up a picture. Y'all smell like this. I know it's a really bad image, but that's the best thing they got. Y'all look like this fridge. Y'all look and smell like this fridge. Y'all need to see Jesus. Even if you're not religious, you need to find a higher power and ask him to correct your ways. Because right now, what you're doing for yourself is not wise. You're not gonna live a long life. I'm not saying I'm wishing death upon you, but the way y'all playing, I just know there's a tumor just sitting there festering, just waiting just to explode. Again, now Fang, I don't see that many Fang characters, Fang players. Maybe that's a higher rank type of thing. I hear that he's like a character that's just carried by his moveset. But me personally, I have not seen him. So we're gonna put him there. Let's see, Dragunov. Dragunov is not that bad. Oh, hold on. What did I just say? I lied. It was just straight to your face. Dragunov is almost as bad as them. Dragunov is not as bad as stage 5 terminal cancer, right? He's not as bad, but he's basically right there. Again, just like King, you can be one of the greatest Dragunov players, but as long as you just grab, and you have your little rhyming hands, you're like that kid that just keep like touching stuff, that's you. And I hate that. Like, bro, keep your hands to yourself. I'm gonna have to put this Glock on you. I don't know why I said that, but it's just you're just so grabby, like, and your combos, like, I can't respect you because a lot of you guys, as soon as you just see a little opening, you're just gonna grab. I don't want to play tech the grab simulator, right? I actually want to, use my brain to like figure out what are your moves and what I gotta do, and I can't do that if every 5 seconds you're just like. Can't do that. I can't do that. And because I can't play the game properly because of y'all, you stink. Same thing with Devil Jin. Why are you choosing? He's like the inferior version of Jin. He's just an edgelord. And there's so many gimmicks, and it's just like, why would you choose this character? Why? If someone in the comments give me a valid reason why you should play Devil Jin, I'll take back what I said just then and there. But I guarantee you, none of you guys can. And even if you could, I'm probably gonna say Cap. Oh, that's almost 30 minutes long. Let me try to speed this up for y'all. Let's see, Claudio. Did you put on deodorant? Because you don't have too many tools in your kit, but the ones that you do have are really repetitive. But if you can master it, then, you know what I'm saying, it's not too bad. But I just don't like you. Can I say that? Can I just say I don't like you? Brian Freaky, he's all good in my book. Again, same thing with Claudia. Doesn't have that many new things in his wheelhouse. Kind of like Lily too. They really didn't put too many new things in her wheelhouse compared to 7. But again, he is one of the harder characters to use. You don't see him a lot in the lower ranks. Maybe as you go up higher and higher, and like the purple, higher reds and blue, you're probably gonna see more and more of the Brian Freakies in there. Brian Freaky is aka Brian Fury. But if you see more of that, or you see more of them, is because they are a more advanced person character to use just based on the combos and everything like that, and you know having to engage Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? I can respect a Brian Fury player, honestly. And so you're all good in my book. Now, Azucena. I like Azucena. Do I like playing against her? That's a different story. That's why you go into the stank. You're not as bad as Septic Tank, but you still kind of stink because, like, again, you just do too much. I like you, but you do too much. I don't really got too much to say. I ain't got too much to say. Elisa, you almost right here. Because the way that people play you just don't make you look like a favorable character. Because the way that people like to play her is the chainsaws, the low sweeping attacks, or throwing the head at you and spamming projectiles. Brother in Christ is not Mega Man. Come on, let's run the Dukes. Come on now, put them up. Why are you halfway across the map throwing stuff at me? What is going on? And then when you get closer, why you give me your head? I didn't ask for that. I did not consent to that. Stop trying to give me head. I don't appreciate it. So that's why you're in the middle of the stink rank, because like you just stink like doo doo, buddy. Wash up. Not even. I don't think like you need a pressure. You need to get hosed down with a fire hose. Moving on is Asuka. There we go. Asuka a lot. What? Asuka. She's cool. Again, if you can master her, you know, all props to you. But honestly, the fact that you guys are you're like, you know, if you ever like have that fan member that has a dog, when you first see that dog, like, oh, this dog's kind of cool, but then the film's like, no, they're just like this around people. That's kind of like a sock. I'm gonna keep messing up her name. Asuka. That's kind of like her, because like at first she's cool, you learn the moves, whatever. The button inputs for me, the kind of little mess, like I can't really use them. A little too close, too many mashing 3 and 4 together. If you can do it, yo, shout out to you. But I just personally don't like you. And because of that, you don't stink, but you kind of smell. There we go. So that's my ranking for the Tekken 8 characters. And if your main's on here and you don't like where they're at, choose someone else. Maybe as I get better, some of the things will change, but so far where I'm at, this is how I feel. If you guys like this types of videos, let me know. I can do more. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.